gym just to go grab a drink and stuff. And...
Copy link. DMs. There you go.
Yep.
And I'll get my little
Speaking of the fucking devil. Ugh.
stream ping.
How do you?
That's the right one.
Oh.
Fuck you. Second off, fuck you. Third off, you're British.
Thank you. I'm aware. Surprisingly, I knew this. This is not new information.
I take everything, especially negative things, with a grain of salt by somebody who eats fucking beans for breakfast.
Don't eat beans for breakfast all the time. Thank you. And also, you've not had Heinz
Is this session
baked
7
beans,
or
okay?
8? Oh shit.
When
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this is 8. Right? Yeah. Not a huge deal.
Oh, John.
six.
Oh,
But
beast.
yeah, it's 8 seconds.
Fuck you.
Oh, look when you last numbered up.
Really? You're gonna say that in front of my BAMF hat?
Yeah, I am John.
Wow.
Just say you hate me.
I wouldn't go that far.
Aren't we going to save a person that you guys hate? Isn't that what today's session is?
Well,
Save
No.
Lissandra's growing as a person, and he bit his tongue. The reason why he doesn't like Sir Danaran is not necessarily valid, because he was indeed a murderer and was properly arrested.
I don't see how that's wrong.
I don't see the problem.
Oh,
was our
you guys are
introductory.
defending my characters wrong.
Well, yeah, they are.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean Boone and
Look,
Ferandra are. Well, Ferandra.
Ferandra doesn't like Danaran because he doesn't like the noble he works under.
Boone has no reason to not like Danaran.
Yeah.
Neil just got a vibe that you guys didn't like him, so he's like, oh.
Danaran was a
I'm
bit of an
I'm
asshole to
assuming-
the group at the start because Isandra was connected to them, and the very first scene with Isandra was Danaran kicking down the door and ordering his arrest for murder. And then the coachman being like, if you sign, I can protect you.
And Lissandra was like,
Okay.
yeah.
Oakenhill's whole thought process is, they don't like him. There's probably a good reason for it. Fuck you.
I gave him the snooty voice too. Everyone hates the
Yeah.
snooty voice.
Yeah. I hate it. It's so awful. I mean, it's good, but it's awful.
Mhm.
Can't worry, greater green.
We have
greater green.
a nice simple D&D session ahead of us today. I have carefully referenced prior works and not so carefully set up the dungeon for today.
I cast Wish.
Well,
Oh,
roll the D100. No.
My wish is to win?
I cast Modify Memory.
I cast Dreaming.
A recap of what happened last time. Dream is a horrifying spell.
I can. So, last session, a good portion of our session was taken up with the battle with Nezarim, which was, I think it was here, that was basically shrine squatting. And our good friend, Sarah, had been kidnapped by Nezarim. There was some heartfelt conversations in which Sarah actually finally divulged some information about herself to us. Her goals to, of course, gain power, but in order to keep people safe. The party had eventually made their way back up to Newport, and spent some time in the tavern, in which the party had reconvened with Lady Danaran, and we were sent on a mission to look for her son, Sir Danaran, the Short King. And we had promptly set up a boat to take us out of town at the beginning of this session.
Indeed. Grab an inspiration for the session. The short king, ridiculous.
He's like 5'6". Look it up.
And so you all had rested, and then you'll need to get up early in the morning. The tavern's quiet. Jax, you can make sure everyone is awake on time.
Yeah.
We're heading out towards the docks to meet with, oh boy, to meet with Captain Sardara. Thank you for the subscriptions, people currently in game, Aaron and Corellian.
Yeah.
Welcome, Bard. The captain will welcome you all with a wave of her hat. There's a number of other people on board. You know how the captain works.
Can Boone fill up the cube of absorption before he gets on the boat?
Sure. You're kind of at the edge of the ship. People are starting to get onto the ship. How do you want to go about filling it up?
So I would like for Boone to be reaching into the coastline with his silly little claws to try to scoop up some clay for another little adventure I'm going to go on. And he accidentally drops the cube of absorption into the water and tries to get it out, but it starts doing its thing. It's named thing, absorbing.
So, as most of you are getting up on the side of the ship, maybe some of you want to stay by the side of the docks here on the front of the river before Boone gets on. He trips and you see the cube fall into the water for a moment, and then there is a sudden shift in the water, and a small whirlpool forms, which starts to spin Boone around and pull some of the ships aside, and then it stops.
Oh, Lady River loves me.
What the hell was that?
It was Lady
What the-
River.
What the fuck?
Bunch of
In her-
fishermen calling small noises out in different languages from the dockside.
I didn't know you did water magic, Boone.
Oh, yes. One might say I'm an aquatic priest.
Oh,
One of the first ever.
Isn't like your whole thing
Sounds-
fire?
sounds like an overused concept. Okay, let's get moving.
Well, you need to have something to put out the fire.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
The life
just
cycle of
put out
fire.
the fire. Yes.
And you now have a very wet-looking cube. It's not wet to the touch, but it looks like it, almost like it's a glassy crystal now.
Could I ask about the clay content of the riverbed? If it's good clay, then I'll stop talking for a little while.
Alone.
Marshall check the clay.
I would like to marshal check the clay.
You can dig a short bit beneath the sand to find a healthy bed of clay. You are at the mouth of the river here, where most of the sediments will come to rest, so you have to dig a little bit. But there is quite a lot of clay here. Just the right... In fact, you'll find this all over Sudal, as you might well know now. One of the major reasons why water in the swamplands doesn't filter out so easily.
Boone adds it to his bag of clay holding.
Absolutely. You can add some fresh clay to your bag of holding dedicated to clay.
Mhm.
They said the full title. They said the full, bag of clay holding. It sounds much smoother off the tongue. Smoother.
To give everyone context, I forgot to have a pound of gunpowder, so Boone's gonna make
Thanks
grenades.
for the prime sub, Bard.
Oh. Do you want
On
to
a
add some ball
ship?
bearings to that?
On a
Yeah, we have some ball bearings.
I would love to have some ball bearings.
Wait, that's what we get. We won't need as many silver spiked ball. Oh. We make silver scat grenades.
silver shrapnel grenades.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Roll the
Now
apple
we're-
and the duchy.
Now we're talking.
We're fucking cooking. All right.
That's actually
That is-
Kill a fucking
something
vampire.
you could do.
Yeah, and doesn't make Golden Gear want to kill us all for making them do 2 million ball bearing.
Hey, it's Bella. Cool. I got it.
Ta-da. Captain Sardara calls down from the ship. Are you all coming on or what? What's going on out there? Ship shifted a good couple meters.
Oh,
Having a
sorry.
religious moment.
Boom was doing some water magic, sorry.
It happens.
Far be it from me. Oh. Shit.
O'Connell will get on the ship.
Sure. And you've been on the ship before. I could toss you onto the map. But due to your travels last time, your journey is quite quiet. There's a distinct lack of Sahuagin pirates. You'll pass by Vymore, stopping briefly and letting off a passenger and taking on another. A couple people from the dockside wave as you all pass by.
One day I'll beat you Sonic, rock, paper, scissors, one day. So many games, I still
He's
never
gotten
won.
too good.
He's too good, he just knows he can predict the moves.
Can I have Boone making clay grenades this entire time?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for your generosity.
You start packing gunpowder into clay and forming them. They'll need to dry, but technically you could use them wet. They'd just be less effective.
Have you kind of just made C4? Is that what you just kind of...
Well, it's like cupped around it, like.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna call these Boone bombs.
These are my boons for enemies.
It's a negative Boone. It's a noon.
It's a noon.
Okay,
These are my
Captain.
noons.
Okay, Captain, we won't be long. We have no idea where we're looking, but we won't be long.
I tell you, you've got me for a day, and then if you have to wait any longer, you're paying me and the rest of the passengers.
We'll pay. We'll pay.
Can I pay you
Okay.
in noons?
I think you could arrange to pay my portion in a noon or two.
Okay, this is good. Aye.
Yeah, just...
Arg.
Also, is that the
don't,
sticking?
please don't leave us, that's all.
Look, we could find a boat, or we could make one. We're
The
fine.
captain motions to the side of the ship. There are a couple of small rowboats attached to it for precisely the situation where you're going to be headed out to an island, which does not have a
Oh.
deep water dock.
I'll get rowing.
And you know what we could do, everyone, is make one really big noon and then make a deep water dock.
I don't know how plausible that is, Boone.
Boone, where has this, all of a sudden fascination with explosives come from?
I forgot I had
think I-
gunpowder.
Oh. Oh no.
It's a pound of gunpowder.
Why do
What?
you
That's so
why do you have-
much
why do
gunpowder.
you
How
have
did
a
you
pound?
get that?
Let's get to
Wow.
shore. Let's get to shore. Let's get to shore and I'll tell you.
Okay, everyone get on the boat, and okay, we'll stop rowing.
I got it from that ship that we were just on.
Did you steal? Did you steal from there?
I didn't steal. I changed ownerships.
Oh, yeah. My grandpa calls that permanently borrowing.
Boone, I like the fact that you are talking like this. It shows your growth.
Indeed, I agree. I'm
We
proud of you,
fought off
bud.
Is
We
that
fought with the
growth
Shawagins.
Or regression?
It was bartering.
Shut up.
Oh
You guys are
man.
real bad. I
I'm
don't know if
thinking-
you guys are real bad influence.
We could make a clay cannon.
I don't.
I think it's only going to work once.
So, Boone,
Yeah.
right? You give me some of the gunpowder, end in battle, and I cut a little hole in the bag, and I run along a ceiling, and I just create a line of gunpowder, and then I toss down an alchemist fire.
Oh, can we not mess around with
We're-
gunpowder whilst I'm rowing, please?
Oh, I think it's the best time.
No.
No.
We're surrounded by water.
not
It's
even.
fine.
No. Hey, you're wearing heavy armor right now, bud. You will sink like a rock.
And the ancestral
Yeah.
spirits will make me light as a feather.
I don't want to be wet dog.
I think this entire time, Jax has a look of just bewilderment on her face.
Swift is kind of stuffed in there with you, next to you, Jax. Has the exact same look. Or as close as Swift could get. Here, let me unlock you. because once you come to shore here, you'll be able to get offshore and just pad your way onto the beach a little bit. It's lush, it's bright, it is late afternoon.
Oh my god, that Jack Stoker is the most wholesome thing I've ever seen in my life.
It looks so
Really
good.
Oh my
Both
god,
of
I
these.
want a Jack's plushie.
I want a Swift plushie, like a big one that you can like lay
That's
on.
what- I'm saying
Yeah.
Jack's, but I meant to say Swift, because especially Swift's like eyes just make him seem like the cutest thing in the fucking world.
Mm-hmm.
They're like a
Lizzie's
needle.
actually
Like
made
the
one
fact-
before.
Jack's looks badass as hell, and then Swift just looks
Mhm.
fucking amazing.
Like y'all know, like the $500 Mareep plushie that they sold a couple of years ago. That, but like with Swift.
Yeah. 100%.
Lizzie's made one before, something like that.
Oaken here will be responsible. He'll drag the rowboat on, he'll flip it over, and leave on the beach. So it's there for when we need it.
Mhm.
Boone will lay his noons down to dry right here.
Right in the sand, certainly.
Okay, do we have any idea
Oh.
where we're going?
That's
Also,
Strahd we'll use for later.
On the boat, do we have a long rest? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
You had
We
one
should
before
probably-
you were on the boat, so...
Could I roll dice to find out how many noons I made?
You know
Or
what?
do you just want to tell me?
You know what? You certainly can.
Or is it how
Let's-
many successful noons?
Oh, even better.
Let's have you roll...
When you meant to put the gunpowder on the inside there, bud.
Just
It's just coated on the outside like a donut.
Just roll me a d20. Just roll me a d20. I don't know what skill this would be.
Oh, so close to a natural 20.
Still not bad.
Oh, can I add a bardic to that?
Oh, can I cast guidance?
No.
Oh, fucking hell.
9.
I get 9 noons?
9 noons.
Does he
Over
know
the
how
course
many of
of
those
your
are
trip.
successful?
No. No.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That
No,
makes it
you
so
may
much
not
better.
bardic inspiration or guidance this. This is taking place over many, many
Ooh,
hours.
Okay, if you're trying out thinking, I'm gonna talk to some, and I'll just start saying hi to the bush.
The tree sways a little bit. There's light breeze.
Is there anything spooky around here, bud?
You get the sense that there is several things.
Oh. Okay, we got confirmed spooky stuff, guys.
Yep.
Yeah,
I did just
the-
talk to Shaw, so
The plant said so. Things were done.
Now-
I guess I would flask of water and get him a little bit of water.
Now, knowing that we were going to be looking for something, I did prepare myself a little spell to help us find them if we want it. Honestly, there's just a big building
I
over
wanted to say let's
there.
do the building first. I was gonna vote that one first.
Not very large building, actually. Smaller than the house Boone bought for his parents, certainly. Old stone hut. Sorry, son.
before we just go inside, would you guys recommend perhaps sending somebody in? Somebody that can not step on floors?
I don't know what you mean.
Do you want to just
Some
toss a
NPC
noon in there and
fucking
see what
climb up the
happens?
wall.
Sure.
I don't know. Every time we try to go stealthy, it usually goes wrong because
Well, yeah,
I hate
Why
to
don't
say
we just
me,
why don't we
me
just
and
knock on the
Boone are
door?
a little, yeah. Let's just knock. Let's just do that. And
Hey, that seems like a bad idea.
Oakneil comes up.
Sandra's up on the side of the building.
Oakneil just knocks.
Neil's rushing forwards.
Oh, fuck. Boone hides behind this bush.
Certainly.
Oakneil
There's a
turns around,
moment, you
like,
hear a door
"Hi, bud."
squeaking open inside.
Hello? Is anybody home?
Lysandra will move to be like above the doorway.
Hello?
The door is squeaked open just the tiniest bit,
Hi there.
and there's
Sounds like
a
we-
rather gaunt-looking, brown-haired man.
Oh, you okay there, bud?
I'm alright.
Do I
Why
recognize him?
are you here? This is not... You don't recognize him, no.
Okay.
This is not a place for travelers like yourself. This is a burial site of old.
Oh, we had a friend go missing. We come to find him. That's all.
Ah,
Friend is a strong word.
I wish you luck. He closes the door.
Oh, okay. Have a good day. They seem a little grouchy. But they seem, that's their home. We can't just break into their home.
There is a window here that is thoroughly covered by a set of blinds on the inside.
I don't know what to do now. It's just someone's home.
Well,
You said this is a burial site for people of old. That's probably the spooky part that the plant said. Wait.
So, being from the region, would I have heard anything about this island in particular?
Make me a history check. You might have.
I'm not great at those.
which means you're really good at them.
Yeah, you had heard something about this island being used by some old Sudalan king, or maybe it was one of the island groups, as a burial site, and you remember that there was something of particular importance that had happened here, something about a battle, something about something about a necromancer that was killed here long ago. Long dead now, certainly.
I remember there was also a fight with a necromancer here, or something of the sort.
Oh, not necromancers.
Oh.
But he, by all means, he should, in theory, be dead.
And necromancer, never.
That's why I said in theory.
Oh. Okay, it's like weird looking plant. I'm gonna say pineapple plant, but it's not. This he's like, is this a bad house there, bud?
You get a sense from the yellow roses that they have no particular bad sense about the house.
Oh, fucking roses. Every time.
I'm gonna just, bibbity bobbity boo. I could find Sir Danaran, assuredly, unless something bad's happened to him.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the spell thing.
Oh, yeah, and maybe we should not stand on this person's yard.
Yeah, let's go check out the beach a little bit.
That's right.
All right. Yeah, let's go back to the Noons.
Ooh, I like
Oh,
that.
right. The Noons will provide.
Okay.
Meanwhile.
Okino takes his boots off and put his feet in the wall.
Yeah. Well, the party is bopping around front. Isandra will climb up the house, and he will have been on top of the house by the time the party is retreated. He's looking to see if there's any way that he can peer in to the part of the house.
Yeah, quick check around. You'll notice there's a window on this side, a small one on this side, a small one over here, and a large one in the back. They're all covered with blinds, so you'd have to carefully pick them open and then pull the blinds aside without being noticed. But by blinds I mean curtains, of course.
Yeah, and so is the windows paned and stuff, or?
Yeah, they look like they were fairly well made. They're old, which means they might be a little rusty, but metal and glass set to be opened.
Your curiosity will have killed the cat. Isandra will try to pick one of the side windows open and get a glimpse inside to the best of his ability.
There's a small one over here and a large one over here.
Oh, go to the smaller one, probably.
Certainly.
Sleight of hand.
Give me
These tools.
Give me
They're-
your.
they're
I
a
guess
horse of these.
Give me a check there. Carefully pick it open, and I'm gonna open that for you. You can peer through that as you would like, just over there, and I'll hop back to the rest of the group.
Hey, O'Neil.
Yes, yeah, bud?
I know you can talk to plants, but can you...
I can't talk to them. I get a vibe off them. I can vibe check them.
Oh,
They give me a
gotcha.
feeling. Some of them talk if they're feeling talkative every once in a while, or if I take my time. Most time it's You know, they give me a feeling of a yeah or a no or something like that.
Do you know any animal calls?
I know a few. I can do a few spider ones from Property Home. I can do obviously a wolf. Pretty good at that one. I know a few different bear ones. I've tried to duck a few times, but my voice is too deep for it apparently. Why?
If we need, I can talk to animals.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
With a spell. So if we need to go down that route, we can.
That's pretty cool. I wish I could do that. Do you think they would do a necklace that'd make me do that I could talk to it? Oh, that'd be so cool.
Me?
I'm gonna talk to Gilded Gear.
Certainly within his capabilities. You're casting a spell, Andy.
Yep. I kind of like look at everybody talking for a minute, and I go, all right, I'm gonna just kind of magic this problem away, and I'm gonna cast Locate Creature.
Absolutely. And you're locating Sir Danaran, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You sense him. You sense him. Which means he's still alive, by the way of this spell.
That's the problem.
He is a fair distance this way. Much further than the house. And downwards.
All right. Looks like we got either a cave situation or a very long basement. Any y'all want to come with me up that mountain real quick, see if we could find anything interesting?
Poor bud. I know Kenny will put his boots back on after, but dipping his toes in the water. Yeah, sure.
If this was a burial place, it could just be a big crypt.
Yeah, that is an awful.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh, I don't like ghosts. Fuck. Why?
Hey, ghosts aren't fun. Let's try up the mountain first before we break into this man's house.
Next, other question.
Yeah.
Where's Isandra?
And we'll use that to cut back to Isandra and let Isandra do a couple things. So it's a little low resolution. Apologies, I made this one slower
I
resolution.
genuinely cannot see Zach. It is all black to me.
Really?
Yeah, even with the window open.
Oh, even inside?
Oh. Now.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you know what it is. No, that should be fine. Never mind. Anyways,
now we
there
can
you
see
go.
in the room.
That's what it looks like. It's a little storage room. There is a what appears to be a relatively fine mirror and like makeup station stashed behind, and it's very dusty behind a number of crates here. And from the window you can kind of peer in and see that there's a number of old linens stripped around the room, a door that leads further in. And you can make me a perception check.
You got it, Chief.
13 beats 12. You will notice the angle's a little poor as well, but you will notice some very poorly hidden bones along the back wall by the window, under the linens and behind the crates.
Like, do they look aged? Or like sun bleached, or are they like?
They do not. They look like someone has failed to clean them particularly well.
Is it possible for Isandra to snake into the window? While stealthing.
Certainly.
You'll like crawl into the window, and you'll crawl up the wall and onto the ceiling to try to get a better look of the room.
Certainly. And it is as you see it. The bones appear mostly animal bones, but not entirely. You recognize one. And not that you've seen it before.
Yeah.
One day we'll just have a house that's just a normal house.
Yeah, just a normal house, guys.
Yeah.
Well, we're dealing with a weird fucking sexton character, so I don't know what to tell you guys.
and you can hear some muttering from the room next to you. Quiet.
Does it
constant
sound
muttering.
like it's directly next to the room, or is it like a room over?
It's in the next room over, certainly.
Okay.
It's only muffled
Lysandra
because they're
will-
quiet.
Yeah. Well, then Isandra would climb back out of the... Wait, are they speaking in common?
Sounds like it, yeah.
Could he put his ear to the door?
I'll give you another perception check. I'll give you what comes of that, and then we'll hop back to the others.
So I'm
Oh.
actually using my inspiration.
Go for it.
Because that was just unlucky.
That is significantly better.
Yeah, much better.
You will be able to lean your ear to the door and carefully listen. You'll make out his mutterings quite clearly here. He is muttering about a number of things, but what you catch is still in my head. When will they arrive? Should be here soon. Freedom awaits, don't worry, nothing in. Hungry still. Muttering forms, where is he? They. And he kind of mutters in that style over and over. Slightly different shiftings, slightly different tones. Something is clearly tormenting this man.
And we're gonna break
Anyone
into his
want
house.
salute?
Knock, knock, motherfucker. Have you got a basement? No. Fuck.
But yeah, if you're gonna hop back over to those folks, Isandra would have gotten out afterwards.
Certainly.
Or tried to.
Then you can hop back out. You're at no risk in this room, which you only learned after you got in, of course. God, it blocks you from leaving. That's so weird. There you go.
Like
Oh.
a flight.
Sandra plummets to the ground like a cartoon character. Wile E. Coyote. Oh, hey, Sandra.
Having a fun time?
Hey.
You seem a bit rattled. You all right there?
No, I meant rattled. I maybe a little rattled. I do not like what is going on over in there.
Okay. We're just
some,
Hmm?
just some conversation between them. One of them is
Alright.
waiting for something. Oh, there's another person, not just the fellow that saw us at the door.
Oh, there's more than one person in there?
Yes, talking about how he's hungry and waiting for something, and his head is full.
Oh no.
I could use
All right. Well, we're gonna walk up the mountain real quick, see if there's a cave. So Danaran's underground somewhere. Then we're gonna see if this fool's got a basement.
I want to climb the rock.
You know, if we wait 24 to 48 hours, I can make a cave with the noons.
It's not gonna be a very big cave.
Don't doubt the noons. Don't do that in front of me.
Blast my way to Sword Deneran.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
we
think
kind of
we
want
could
to
make this
save,
happen.
shouldn't it? We kind of want to save.
With
should
just
we not-
1 pound of gunpowder.
Just one? Just 1 pound. Yeah, just
I'm a very
yeah.
efficient individual.
Okay, mountain time.
Mountain time. What a very big rock.
I want to climb it.
Oh,
Oakneal climbs the rock.
All right, Oakenhill, you see on the other side a normal bear that is carefully being picked away at by an owl bear.
Oh,
It's currently
fuck.
distracted.
As Oakenhill,
It starts to look up.
does Oakenhill know how to deal with owls? Has he met an owl bear before?
You've probably seen them before, but generally, even in the village, it's just give them their distance. If you don't spook them, they won't attack you as long as they're not
Okay.
hungry.
Oakenhill keeps his hands up and he slowly backs away, and he turns to the rest of the party and just like, away from the rock, away from the rock.
all right. Loud and clear.
Oh boy. Just
No, oh.
slowly- bear. Cool.
Oh,
Keep going slowly. Keep going slowly. Just keep it.
It's
Don't
just kind of
spook 'em.
looking at you.
wait, what if we...
Don't spook.
Can I talk to it?
Yeah, that's
If
an
you
animal.
Can I... Yeah, I want to cast the Speak with
Oh.
Animals.
Here's an entrance over here.
It knows I mean no harm. 'Cause it can understand my vibe, but that's about it.
So, if you want to cast Speak with Animals, I'll just briefly say as you're running over here, Boone and Andy, you will see a small stone platform set out, slightly covered with dirt, and an intricate brass door that is heavily weathered. For this, the thing it's just looking at you, Jax, currently. It's not really moving forwards yet.
Yeah, I'll cast a spell. And then, Hi!
Oakdale shits himself. When Jack's not speaking Albert. Jesus.
And it will squawk back at you. And you will hear many travelers, so many two-legged.
We don't want any issues. We're looking for a friend of ours.
Friend, another two-legged.
Yeah, within the past little bit, have you, like, week maybe, have you seen a heavily shiny armored individual?
It'll nod a little bit and shift up this way. And it points its beak out along the path. And it squawks again. Dead man showed him there.
What do you mean by dead man?
Dead. And it's gonna turn back in motion to the dead bear, the normal one.
Yeah. Did you pick up on anything that the dead man was being called by chance?
Let's see about the owlbear's understanding of the common tongue. It'll squawk again, and it says, call each other names. Weird, like the rest of your friends.
That's understandable.
Stinky ones, too.
Did the dead man come back out alone afterwards?
Yes.
Or come back alone? Okay.
Came back out alone, told stinky ones to leave. Stay away from stinky ones.
Are the stinky ones motions to the house?
Further, and it'll motion past, pointing out, and you can make it out just between the house and the hill. It's pointing towards the other large rock.
I will turn to the folks here. So Sir Danaran went with a dead man that way, and the dead man came back alone and told stinky ones, and then pointed to the rock to stay away.
I'm so jealous right now that you could talk to them. I'm so... Oh, I need to learn that. Did you ask who the dead one was?
Yeah, and the response that I got was pointing out the dead bear.
Yeah, but was the dead person the one in the house?
I will turn back to the owlbear.
Where does the dead person live?
Was the dead person, and then point from there, and then point to the house.
It'll kind of squawk an affirmative. Den of dead.
Oh no.
Alright, thank you. Right. We're gonna go look for our friend, and then we'll say hi when we come back, okay?
Okay. Are your
Right.
Are your friends weird?
Am I weird?
A little bit.
Then I'd say all of them are at least a little bit weird.
Teach them how to talk. And it's gonna start biting at its meal again.
Right, yeah. So let's walk a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then when we get further away from the house, she will quietly say, the dead man was from the house, and the house is a den of dead.
Okay, let's go
according to
find
the
the other
owlbear.
two first. Come on. And there's somewhere. Oh, hey guys.
Hey, look, it's a door.
Yeah. We spoke.
You know,
Jack spoke to an owlbear.
oh. You know, I'm actually usually very pro just walking into doors. But, creepy house, creepy people, creepy door.
Yeah.
I thought we'd try and talk to them again.
Real quick. So, the owlbear said, the people in that house are a den of dead folk. And also said that one of them led Sir Danarand down this path and then went back to the house alone.
All right.
And then told stinky ones to stay away.
Sorry, stinky one.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
the owlbear referred to them and Lysandra will nod to the house, there's a den of dead, and one of them was talking about how hungry they were and was asking about when someone might return. I also would vote to talk to the graveyard attendants, or what I'm assuming they're going to try to pass themselves off as.
If every dragon and dragonborn is Boone's cousin, does that make... No, doesn't matter.
Does that make what Oakenhill?
Does that make every vampire your cousin?
No.
Oh,
And Lysandra actually seems a little irritated at that comment.
Because
I was born human Oakenhill.
Oh yeah, I figured how the whole thing works.
I don't necessarily mind going to talk to him, but if Sir Danarand's down there, feels like, and he kind of paused and he's like, actually, you know what? Let's go talk to them first.
Yeah, I think that it would be good to get a sense of what we're dealing with.
Remember they probably led Sir Danarand into probably a bad situation, so probably not the nicest, but you know.
Yeah.
Lysandra will pivot around and he will knock pretty heavily on the door again, but like full fist pounding on it.
And he goes into bodyguard mode behind his hunter, just
Faster steps, a door opening and closing. They get close to the door. There's a pause. The door opens ever so slightly.
Lysandra will slide his foot to just the slightest opening in the door and like stick his toe inside.
Absolutely.
Pleasure to meet you. We are Coast Knights. We are trying to investigate a disappearance.
Knights.
Indeed. We're trying to investigate a disappearance of a Sudalian noble, son, Sir Danarand. We have reason to believe that you would have some inkling as to what had happened to him, and I'd like to chat.
Come in. I have a migraine. He'll step aside, pulling the door open kind of alongside him.
I'm gonna... Jax has Swift watch outside,
Certainly.
and then we'll go in.
Are you alone?
I'll close the door. Alone?
Yeah.
Of course, I'm alone. Not much to do out here. Why are you all here? Where's Boone? Boone's outside this window. Boone, did you want to climb in this window?
Yes.
Isandra left it.
Alright, let me pull you inside. You climb in. This won't be a hard stealth check, but because you're in metal armor, I'm gonna have you make me a stealth check.
Oh, fuck, I'm about to ruin this. Okay.
A loud
Sorry, everyone.
clunk. A loud clunk in the other room.
I'm very sorry, everyone.
Oakenil pulls his chair along the floor.
Oh, it's not that
Hey.
bad.
Okay, good.
A chair that's clearly too small for him. And Oakenil like sits in. He's like,
You said you are alone?
Alone. In a way. Always alone, never alone. He's gesturing with his hands a little bit. Not right now, many people here.
Oh. So there are people here.
4.
Okay, that is what I was asking. Thank you.
I think they're talking about us.
Yeah, they're talking about us.
He nods.
Where's the 4 people?
So,
Continue.
I apologize. I have reason to believe you're not alone. This house is awful big. Or it's very at least enough for at least one more person. And Isandra will go to reach towards the doorknob here as discreetly as he can.
You should not.
So, the person that we are looking for, his name is Sir Danarand. Wears, and he'll begin to describe Sir Danarand's armor. It's, Tannic, obviously. Red accents, great hair.
Man
But yay
came
high.
through many days ago now. Must have been just more than a week. He was looking into the tomb, old history he needed hints about. I showed him the way in. I showed him in. Say, you look familiar.
And Sandra's posture will straighten at that. I'm sorry?
You look familiar. Do I know you? Maybe. No, you're not. We're way out here, middle of islands. No chance I'd know.
Where are you from, friend?
I'm from small town. You'd have never heard of it. Beyond the wound.
Inside check.
Insight check him? Sure.
I want to see if this fucker's lying. Ah, shit.
That's not bad.
Fuck knows.
We'll come right back to that. I want to give a moment for Boone to do whatever he's doing here. And then
Boone is
also-
preparing for things to go loud. That is all Boone is doing.
Gotcha.
He would also probably seeing that the mirror and such has been covered up by crates and stuff.
Mhm.
Would probably try to just peer at it for a moment and be like, "That's odd. It looks nice."
It does look nice. Far too nice to be out here. Also much newer than the house's construction. Yet it's been here a while. It is a mirror.
Boone will admire himself while also listening.
Certainly. The walls are relatively thin. You can at least hear, since they're not talking quietly, you can hear a muffled version of whatever they say. You can tell this wall here leads directly into that room. And we'll jump back if anyone wants to do anything.
I'm
And-
sorry. Oh, go ahead.
Can I just, like, sitting here quietly eye him up and down and see if I can notice any, like, faint biological similarities to Isandra in terms of, like, vampirism?
Certainly. Give a quick look over at him. Check him up and down when he's talking. You notice he is mumbling quite a bit here. Probably quite on purpose. But most importantly, his eyes, the color of them at the center is almost luminescent.
Alright.
So, you said from just past the wound?
Just beyond the wound, a few days.
Sandra actually looked visibly uncomfortable hearing this. I'm pretty familiar with, the northwestern side of Falana and its geography. Is it a few days travel?
Just a few.
Are you from Toulon?
He stops for a moment. He says, yes. And he'll stand up and say, Coursier Knights here from Toulon. He's gonna look to Andy. O'Neil. Your read on him is that he was quite nervous. Quite nervous. Somewhat hopeful to get this over with soon. But it's almost, now that this has transpired here, whatever, there's a little shift and he's more focused now as he stands up. I should show you to the tomb. No point wasting time here.
What is the tomb?
Old place. Kings used to bury themselves there from the mainland. Kings and then later mages. Don't worry though, no mages left.
Okay, so we're leaving, right? O'Neil shouts.
Boone is trying to get out of the window. Boone is trying to get out. I cannot. I cannot, but he is trying to.
Boone folded over the window like this.
There you go. There's a light clattering noise which has him look to the door.
Well, that's probably our friend outside. We're all good. Let's go.
So, what is your name? I apologize.
I am Linnell Marius. That's the wrong button. There we go. No. Well. How long ago did you leave Toulon? He hesitates at the door.
I'm sorry, I didn't say that I was from Toulon. Just that I was familiar.
My mistake. There's an awkward silence. He opens the door. This must be the other friend outside.
There's two of them. There's two friends.
When he looks outside and he's not looking inside, I look at the door and I look at Isandra.
As
this
the rest
door.
Of the party as the rest of the party would probably shuffle, and Isandra would try to crack this door open and look inside.
Absolutely.
O'Neil seeing that, he'll get ready to block the door if need be.
The checks is shifted to follow out, but is holding for a moment.
Okay, let's get moving. O'Neil makes himself big to try and block any view from the door. Let's get moving.
Isandra isn't going to fully open it. It's probably going to be like a crack at best.
Squeak it open. Give a little peek in, look in. As you peer inside, the room is empty. For that brief moment.
quickly close it and step out of the way.
Okay, let's go.
I did hear him talking to somebody else.
I did. I mean, invisibility. I've trapped myself in the door.
You are now the door.
You would have gotten the best view of this Boone. As he steps outside, he winces a little bit, and then he starts to quicken his step.
Oh.
I think it's pretty clear.
Yeah.
Most obvious vampire on planet Earth.
I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah, Oakenhill, remembers that and goes.
The owlbear looks
Avoid.
over again.
Jax will wave.
The owlbear kind of nods and shifts in sort of a wave.
So, if you're from Tulum, what brings you all the way out here, Lionel?
Business. Not much work
Business?
left in Tulum.
Why is that? I mean, it was... Nisandra will stop himself before he says too much.
Tulum, small town. Trade starts to dry up. People move. Things could get bloody during the winter otherwise. He comes to the door and he pulls out a brass key. She sets into it, unlocks it. It unlocks freely from the inside.
Does Boone believe that when he says that?
You can make me an insight check.
Okay.
Wow.
15 does it, 20 does it.
Wow.
He doesn't believe what he's saying at all.
Neil's busy talking to the plant.
So, you said that you're, coming... that you came here on business? Who do you work for, then?
That would be Noble Indashia, member of the council. Has interests near the Isle of Ard. Wants to clear this place out eventually, wants me to make sure that everyone knows who owns it.
Andra
And-
narrows his eyes.
Who is that?
He smiles and he says, it's Sir Couteau. No dangerous meanings towards your entry. Of course, your Colseer Knights, you're with the Isle of Ard. You're welcome here. But others, I might turn away if they don't have backing.
Insight check.
Short
Yeah.
I think Farandra is just biting his tongue. Is this the noble from that I defamed
Oh, it did
like
not
the first
move forward.
session?
Right, my
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
That noble, Sir Danaran works for.
Oakenhill.
Mhm.
But apparently that noble's influence was enough to get Sir Danaran in here.
I see. I'm going to destroy that man.
Wow, we have a lot of very...
That's a good-
Oakenhill doesn't really
Good
know.
point, Plan. Good point, Plan. Good point, yeah.
Everyone else is like reading into this man harshly, staring at his every movement.
I think as soon as he mentioned the Alvar, Jax stood a little straighter and stiffened up a little bit.
This is a practiced lie.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't make sense to me as somebody who lives in Tulum to have dealings with somebody from Dacia.
I moved.
And you are that quickly able to work for somebody who is on the council in Dacia?
not a desirable job. If you have issue with any of it, I'm sure you could go and speak to them in Dacia. But it's a rather long way away, isn't it?
It is.
We can get there pretty easily.
Yeah.
I know a dragon.
We do have our means. Lionel, would you actually be willing to accompany us into the tomb? We're really well off. We could protect you and make sure that you are well.
You're all reading into him very harshly still.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see as a quiver across his lips comes up. I could show you in.
I would really appreciate that. I apologize for my obfuscation earlier, but I am from Tulum myself. And Isandra will begin to shuffle behind him. Please.
He opens the door. There's a set of stairs leading downwards. He goes inside.
Don't let that person leave without us leaving as well.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and get that key off of him.
Now I'm going to drag you all onto another map.
That's a big. Oh, okay.
There is a barricade of sorts that has been set up immediately in front of the stairs as you go down, of stone and broken wood and bits of things that rises almost to the ceiling. There's a section of it that has been cleared away, probably quite recently. Okay, let's get everyone on here.
Time. Big open here.
Sandra, Jax. You're gonna be a little stuffed in here for a moment. Apologies, everyone.
Open a little.
I'm trying to shrink him! Stop! No! Leave my boy alone.
And where is he? Where is that guy?
Where's that silly guy?
I'm gonna be about 6 feet under if he slips up.
I think he slipped up enough at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, you may all join me on the old Islander tomb.
Oh, it's so tiny. The map is so big.
Oh,
Holy
Jesus H. Christ.
Welcome to the dungeon. He pushes
Oh,
through
goodness.
the freshly cleared section on the right side there. Oh, you're locked? Of course you are.
Help!
Oh, this is a bit of a squeeze.
Oh, it's also
Oh,
dark.
through there, okay. Oh, I'm blind. Looking here. Get his candle stick out. Oh. Blast himself with a sword.
I'm gonna try and stick close to Lionel, and this is sort of a preemptive thing, and I'll try and keep track of it later. Whenever he tries to leave, if he tries to leave, I'm gonna try and snag the keys off of him.
Absolutely. So he steps in and he kind of sits down at this statue piece, the broken bits of it. I believe your man has gone in through here. He cleared away that rubble.
Can Boone try to figure out if the barricade was to keep something in or to keep something out?
Certainly. I think that's... how would we determine that? Might be either
I
like
feel
a insight check or a investigation check or something like that. All right. Based on the way it was built and this bend of it, it was probably built to keep something in, because it was built from the stairs side. Didn't stop someone from dying in the corner, though.
You know, Lionel, could you show me how to open the door?
It's very simple. He's sweating. Not really. His lip is quivering, though, as he steps up. He reaches slowly for the door handle since you're up here with him. And now he has to make a choice. Okay, he's choosing this route then. So, who here is proficient in perception?
Okay, here it is.
I have
I am.
jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah,
except Andy, who is half proficient. I see.
Mhm.
All right, you may all make me a perception check.
Fuck yes!
Oh
There
my
we
god!
All of us collectively.
Boone,
See
you're the
the end of the dungeon.
closest. He kind of moves in and shuffles up with the lock and twists it, and it opens up. Everyone else has a better angle for this. Andy won't notice either, actually. The other three will.
I see the whole dungeon.
He quietly slips a key up the side and unlocks it while he's in the way, opening the door.
His
Freely
key got
opens
there.
from the inside. Sorry, key.
I
Boone grabs him by the scruff of his neck.
yeah.
I just out of a man.
I just reach up and I just politely grab the key.
Give me an athletics check, Boone. He's going to forcefully try and escape. If you catch him, then yeah, you'll have no problem, Andy.
I'll give you a
Grabbing
bardic boon.
stuff. That works. Okay.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
So he
23.
needs a natural 20 here. Nope. You grab him and pull him back.
It's really not nice to lie.
Yeah. I'll be taking that though.
You take the key from him. He
Okay.
currently says nothing, but
Okay, he'll have his flaming sword ready, because he already had it lit.
I don't actually know what we do now.
No, I know the first step of stopping him running. No.
Well, I think
what
he
do you
was
mean?
trying to lock us in here for some unholy purpose.
Yeah.
Kind of impossible to do that when he doesn't have the means to do so.
Come on, let's go. And okay, we'll get. Can I like fireman carry this dude and just put him on my shoulder?
if Boone
Well,
will
I
take
think Boone currently has him scruffed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if he has him scoped, Okuno's gonna come and try and grab him properly and full on whoop, over his shoulder.
Oh no, I'm literally holding him like this. I'm fine.
Oh, okay, you got him.
Mhm.
Okay. I was gonna take him further away from the door, so you know if he escapes the.
I mean,
We have the key.
yeah, he can leave. He's fine. He's just not gonna lock us in here.
I think that we should take him with, so you know.
Oh, if we have the key, he can't get out. He'll just have to sit
Yeah.
here like a good little boy.
Oh, that's true.
Did you lock Sir Danaran in here?
I left. I feel as though I should not speak.
You left him
Well,
to die, which is
Left him to die. Yeah.
Why did you lead him into this tomb and then assumedly lock the door?
He's quiet.
Can I try something?
You want to try?
So, can I use command and say monologue?
You may.
Amazing, and amazing.
Oh my god.
It's so funny.
Oh my god.
So fucking good.
Monologue.
Oh my god. Can I put unsettling words on that? I need him to fail this. I absolutely need him to fail this.
Yeah, you grab that save for me, Jax, and you just want to roll me the
amazing.
D8.
Yep.
Fucking monologue. That's so funny.
-7.
Yep.
-7.
So
Do I have it?
it's like he does have a light bonus.
Oh,
So
I don't think he's passing it.
It's a 6.
uh-huh. Okay, let me grab my notes. What would he even monologue about? Okay.
I love that I also have command because I was like, I'm just gonna command him to speak, but monologue is so much better. That's just infinitely better.
You're perceptive, stronger, friends, even friends, yes. Very good. I too had friends. Then he just motions to himself. Then I hungered. And then he speaks from time to time. Here. And he taps his head, the side of his head. Right here. Tells me it's our nature. Tells me I must, that I will. The other, though. The other has offered me free will. To free me of him. He has many words left in my head. I was supposed to wait. I can't speak them right now.
I think at that point, O'Neill's gonna be like, "Oh, he's a vampire." Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
That makes
The
sense.
longer that he has spoken, Isandra's expression is like fallen. He's no longer snarky, is like an actual visible frown.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You'll go in, won't you? Further? To rescue him?
I think that he should come with us. And Sandra says, directing it to the party and certainly not him.
Mm-hmm.
don't mind. I don't really think he can hurt us. It's 5-on-1. 6-on-1, counting Swift.
Swift, the cutest fucking thing over there.
Swift has just started to curl around the base of the statue. I don't mind. Take me with you. But further in.
I thought you all couldn't go in the sunlight.
That's his answer.
Okay. How does like
All right.
radiant energy feel to you?
Radiant energy? What do you mean?
Like the power of the gods.
God magic.
Power of gods?
You never met a cleric before?
What will you do? You burned me away.
Oh no, that's not. No, I was like making sure I wasn't gonna hurt you by like doing something. You're too jumpy. It's fine. We caught you. We're fine. We're even now. Just come on along.
Even now.
Yeah, we're kidnapping you.
Indeed.
You lied to us. We're kidnapping you.
Yeah. You want me to carry him?
Yeah, I don't want to carry him anymore.
Okay, Okanil. If you bite me, that's gonna be really rude. Okay, let me
Can I?
No, you can't. You really cannot. Let me make it clear. And he'll look into his face, and the fangs, not the fangs, but all of his teeth will get a little bit sharper from him being well. You don't want to.
Yeah, he might bite back.
Yeah. Different curse. And Oakenhill will fireman lift them over his shoulder. Go on.
Okay, I'm walking in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make him friendly so that you can drag him around.
Wait, I just realized, bud. Would you just willingly walk with us?
He looks. I would.
It means you know I'm over my shoulder. Okay, good. Then he puts him down.
Okay.
And I don't know something. Andy, make sure the door's
Yeah.
locked.
Okay. I lock it.
Yep. It's locked. You have the key.
Just-
He won't be happy that you have the key.
Fine, I'll get it back later.
So, did you say Sir Kuto won't be happy?
Oh no. No.
Can I light a torch and give it to Swift?
Certainly. Swift can just hold it in his mouth, launch onto it. We'll fire off the side. I'll give a torch to Swift. Brightens up the room for those who can't see in darkness.
Ah, how lovely.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, are we doing this stealthy, or should I go first and you take all the punches?
Well, I'm thinking I should go like second or third because I know where he is. So I might be able to direct us if we're in a bit of a maze territory.
I
think
can't
so,
imagine this being a
valuable.
maze. That would be crazy.
I could go a couple of feet ahead of you, clear it, so on and so forth.
Sure.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Once it's cleared, you give us direction and we move accordingly.
As usual, just be careful.
Lysandra will literally begin to climb onto the ceiling now.
Are we trying to be stealthy here?
Yes.
Oh, no,
You're fine.
Everyone can make me a
Ahead with the
stealth check,
newspaper.
just so we have one in reserve.
I will pass without a trace.
And if you're near Jax, you'll have an additional +10.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's a bully. That's bullying.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 4 and a 1.
Wow.
Don't worry, skill checks in my D&D are not pass or fail on 1 or 20.
He's got a 12.
Everything will just trip over a rock, though.
The magic dampens the sound. Sandra, if you want to take the lead, go for it.
He's going to be looking for like any slips in the brickwork or something that would otherwise imply direct tampering with and trap laying.
Absolutely. Then feel free to move through. I will stop you if you notice something.
Let's have Swift closer to the middle so that people can see.
I'll just have the vampire guy follow behind when I have the
Yeah,
chance.
the two bodyguards are in between.
For your sake. Here, I'll drag him into the next room whenever you get to it.
Fucker.
He fucking just zoomed by.
For my ease, he's between them until you get there. But yeah.
Oh,
Old stone halls. They're a little dusty. You can see sets of tracks that have come through here recently going southwards and wrapped dead on the ground, unmoving.
Oh, that looks really friendly.
yippee.
Jax, I'm sure you can see this, yours.
Yeah.
Friends.
Jack sees all with 300-foot dark vision.
Oh, yeah. Jax, actually, secret Twilight Cleric.
Can I use Eyes of the Grave to see if they're still kicking around as undead?
Certainly. How does Eyes of the Grave work?
As an action, you know the location of any undead within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover, and that isn't protected from divination
Gotcha.
magic until the end of my next turn.
Gotcha. So you will sense that out. Give a brief look. None of them appear to still be infused with magic. Looks like they have already been defeated.
They should be down for good.
Oh.
You do, however, sense one undead. And a little bit of one here.
That makes sense.
Is there a ghost?
There's Oh, go ahead.
A couple wrapped up bodies.
Oh, god
Mm.
Andy. It's
Yep.
Uh-huh.
It's actually weird. My friends call me Farandra. It's just a little nickname.
Oh, really?
Passed
That's
around
creepy.
from time to time.
I just don't know if we're meant to say it when there's people that aren't like a culture night around and looks to the
Oh my goodness.
thinker.
No, it's my
Oh.
nickname, Oak and Heel.
No.
Oh. I knew that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, are we gonna do something?
Yeah, I was going to ask Frondra.
Yeah.
what direction we should go. Continue to go.
Well, where's my locate creature telling me to go? I'm assuming it would be going this way, but
Yeah, you sense this way?
right.
You have the exact location, so one moment. He's about 190 feet that way.
Gotcha. He's over in that direction, so we can take a quick peek in there, but looking at all this on the ground and knowing that he is a competent fighter, we're also in a maze. It's very possible a different path will lead to the same place.
Alright. That works for me. Nisandra will continue to scamper across the ceiling.
Absolutely. I have to remember, Sandra is on the ceiling.
Mhm.
Mm.
Could I ask what these statues are of, or if Ben recognizes them?
These statues are of Dacian angels, specifically those created by Anagaros. Winged, feathered things.
Oh, they've got wings, but I don't yet. This is bullshit.
The room...
Ah.
You don't notice any other traps, Isandra? Looks like this place isn't, For the most part, it was designed with one purpose in mind, and that purpose wasn't originally killing people, but there's definitely signs of a struggle. There's a splash of blood across the ground, and 3 things that were clearly moving that are no longer.
Okay, Isandra's gonna move closer to it. Does the blood smell stale? I hate asking that.
Yes, it is dried at this point.
What you're stepping, not really sure what lies around here. Also, there are mummies.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, just still wrapped dead.
Oh, actually, suddenly I need to be in the front.
Yeah, I'll have you get in front of me because I literally cannot see a thing.
Swift being swift.
I'm back.
Yeah, I'd take a guess and say that way.
A door.
Oh,
fuck.
not another one of these in a tomb. Are we gonna have to do the whole puzzle thing with the 2 keys and the words and the...
Oh my
Boone
goodness,
prepares to
son.
get inside the sarcophagus if a boulder starts rolling through everywhere.
Isandra will look around. Is there like a handle on the door, or is it like peel it away? And
There's a handle on the door which you could kind of push down and open.
Okay.
Don't let it paralyze you.
Wait,
Set
did
this
we do
awful,
anything
by
with
the way, as Isandra begins to push down on the door, and if he hears or feels anything, I guess, odd about the door, like any clicking or something mechanic aside from the door handle itself, he would let go and pull it closed.
It opens.
Slay.
I missed anything. Did we do anything with the mummies?
No, they're just dead.
They were already dead.
Is there any features on? Oh, I thought it was a puzzle. Anyway.
Ja. There is blood right there. I know.
I get it. I'm understanding now.
There is a bowl of some kind with a knife in it and candles that are unlit.
Should be a great time for a noon.
You want to blow up the tomb?
Don't even talk to me about that.
Wait a second. Where's Thorn?
He's probably
We
left
didn't bring him with us.
Yeah, we didn't bring him on the boat. I doubt he... Oh god, I hope he's not swimming here.
I hope he is.
Oh god.
I think it'll be fine. But Oakenhill's blood, could you perhaps...
Oh yeah, I can come through.
Oh, I don't like enclosed spaces.
Oakenhill, give it a sniff.
Absolutely. Sniff at it. And I assume it was on. There's some on the ground there, some in here. You sniff at it. It smells familiar.
Smells familiar. The only familiar thing that I can imagine being in this entire place is old Durant. I don't know how to say that name sometimes.
Danaran.
Danaran, that's the one. Feels like a fruit. Anyway. Can he smell any traces of blood or anything else anywhere, or is it just in this area?
Smelling, sniffing. Sense of it down south.
He'll just carries on following the scent. Oakenhill goes to carefully open the door, like slowly.
We'll try to figure out what this thing is.
Sure.
Or its purpose.
Sure. You can make me a religion check if you'd like. See if you remember any weird old stories.
Oddly not good at those. But I'll take a 21.
This is clearly some kind of sacrificial bowl. The faith it is present to is probably one that has long died out, because the only place you remember seeing something like this was back in all the gray tombs and stuff. But this is different symbology. It's definitely in some way, like, there must be some purpose to this for it to have been used recently.
Is the bowl connected to the altar?
It is. It's attached.
Oh.
As Oakenhill touches this door, the other one slams shut.
Okay.
Does this one at least open?
It does not.
I think I know why they did it.
We got a knife in the...
Boone slices his hand with the knife into the bowl.
Just immediately!
Blood flows
Boone
out.
does not like enclosed places.
Boone contracts lockjaw.
If he's gonna get sepsis, at least he can cure it.
Roll for lockjaw.
Lionel
Roll
steps
for lockjaw.
forwards.
Don't you? No, 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 no.
Can step back again.
Are you that hungry?
Very.
Oh fuck.
When did you? When
Boone will get a bowl out of his knapsack and pour it, like, you know.
Isandra's rattling down his own sleeve.
Here.
Boone is already swapping as Isandra's also getting ready. You would offer to me freely.
Oddly enough, not the first time I've done this. Don't drink from the source, drink from the bowl.
Step forwards and grab at the bowl. And he will...
And keep the bowl.
I don't think he can keep the
And he kind
bowl.
of sits down in the corner, and as you continue to do stuff, he will drink it, and then he'll be licking at the bowl.
Oh. Okay.
So, Boone, you poured
So
a
many
little
people have
bit
eaten
in.
Boone.
It's covered over the past bits. It fills in each section, and each door swings open.
Oh, good stuff, Boone.
Your maximum hit points will be reduced by 5, Boone, for now. Till your next long
Dun,
rest.
dun, dun. The snack neutralizes that.
Oh, nice.
No, not the...
And that doesn't neutralize it, but like it brings me to normal, almost. Still -1.
Mhm.
Why am I going first? I
Oh
can't
wait,
see
yeah,
anything
no,
else.
I can't see
I have
it.
my
You know.
candlestick and that's it.
By all means.
Hey everyone, we're going to... Okay, everyone, we're going to take a very deep breath. I don't like
Okay.
enclosed spaces. Don't get too bunched up behind me. If you think I'm doing something stupid, please communicate it. Don't yell all at one time.
Understood, bud. Understood.
Excuse me.
Boone, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, Jax, a lot. Oh, it's a church.
What?
Oh, wow.
An old seating
When-
place with an altar raised. Very simple little chapel-style room. An old shattered statue.
Let's learn some more. All right, everyone. Thank you for gathering to speak about the ancestral spirits of my people.
Frondra sits down in the pew.
Yeah.
I don't know enough to preach about them, but goodness gracious, don't I believe in them? And isn't that a beautiful thing? Okay, the Buddha immediately ducks out and looks to the altar.
Woo!
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's old... Sorry, that's just my... There's not old, quite new, pieces of paper that have been inked recently within the last week or so. They've just finished properly setting. It appears to be a drawn attempt to map this place.
Oh shit, it's a map! Boone takes it.
Absolutely.
This is a god of cardiology. Cartography.
Oh, not heard of that one before.
Maybe Danaran was trapped in here and tried making a map?
Nope, very clearly a god. It's on the altar. That's how that works.
Mm-hmm.
We've not tried just shouting Stanman's name to see if they're like around here somewhere.
I don't want to shout in an enclosed place. I will lose my biscuits.
That's why I asked beforehand, but
My biscuits.
You know. You got any biscuits on you?
Don't keep your fucking hands off my biscuits.
Oh
Damn.
no.
Like it looks so sad. And,
That's really
Boone
good
eats
for,
a
like,
biscuit.
keep your
a
hands
biscuit with some jelly. Yeah, that's, like, that sounds really good right now.
Boone slips Jax a biscuit.
one singular tear.
Boone
Jax
throws.
will-
Okay,
Jax-
biscuits.
Okay, he grabs it with his mouth and eats in one. Thanks, bud.
You toss your dog a bit of deli meat as
Biscuit.
a sandwich.
Ooh.
He goes to
I
throw
was
the other
low.
2 biscuits, and he's like, "Oh, nope, nope.
You forgot Swift.
We only have one left."
No, it's fine, it's fine. Jax will break her biscuit in half and give half to Swift.
Certainly.
Through the map, can I try to deduce what's through this door?
Absolutely. There's a long corridor in the next room that attaches to a number of different sections. There's a small tomb past it, one that's been set up for one person on the if you were to turn left after entering it, that goes into a much larger room past it. You can also tell that through this set of doors there's a number of large rooms, but it doesn't map any further than that.
Okay, I guess we should just go where Sir Danaran is, or where we think he is. I'm done preaching.
Well-
It's exhausting.
Well, last time I feel him over here somewhere. But if the map, is there any way to try and tell if this was made by Sir Danaran?
No, not unless you have a copy of his writing.
Yeah, maybe we should try this door, but if everything else is mapped out, assuming Danaran made it, we should just follow his strokes.
There's no real
Nobody
way to
has-
say which direction he went in.
Yeah, well, if not everything is mapped out in this direction, probably didn't go this way.
Boone opens the door.
The door opens, revealing a larger, slightly more opulent crypt. There's a collapsed section at the north for anyone who can see that far.
I just realized someone said crypt earlier and they definitely called it.
Gotta stop giving vampires blood.
Sandra frowns.
Not you, buddy. It's plural vampires, which is my limit. 1 is fine.
Aw, thanks.
And
Boone will try to deduce anything from this.
Absolutely. This appears to be the crypt of Lord Sudal. The first.
Holy shit! This guy loves Sudal so much he changed his name.
Wow,
Right.
that's some dedication to Sudal.
Okay. And I'm gonna stop you all here. Apologies.
Oh no,
As
something terrible has happened.
I need Jackson and Andy to make me a perception check.
All right, I'm really good at those. See, what did I tell you?
Jax, you catch a flash of blue floating up out of the coffin perfectly silently up here. More of a sarcophagus, I guess.
Back up, let's go, back up. Back up.
Okay?
Nope.
You guys
Nope.
okay?
What's happening? I can't see.
I saw a blue thing float out of a coffin. I don't want to deal with
Oh,
that.
fucking shit!
I don't.
It's a ghost?
Oaknell
I
crouches
think
behind-
so. I saw a blue thing raise out of a coffin.
Oaknell crouches behind the sarcophagus.
I mean, we gotta fight the. We gotta get through there. I mean.
Yeah, but I didn't want to. It was just you and me right there. I wanted to.
Oh
like,
no, you're right.
Yeah.
You're fully right.
Okay, Boone can do it. We can. Okay. Oh.
Oh,
Ghost.
Floating around
Oh.
in the air.
Boone says hi to it.
hey.
It shifts and looks at you.
Hi. Hi.
Float-
Okay, everyone, like I said, don't crowd around me. Oh my goodness, how many times I've had to say
I'm
it.
trying to. I'm
Just trying to stay near you in case something bad happens. That's how I work.
Hi. I'm Boone. We're new here. Can you help explain why you're not at peace?
It points north.
Okay.
One
Okay.
hand just jetted outwards.
Would you like us to handle whatever is north?
Its head kind of bobs back and forth, twisting like it's considering. It holds out a hand.
Are you going to try to possess me?
Speaks no words, its gaze is intense as it stares at you.
If you try to possess me, we're going to have problems. We're going to go handle what... Boone readies turn undead, but then he also holds his hand out.
It grasps at your hand.
If it starts going into Boone, Oakenhill will swing.
Absolutely. Well, let's begin. As it begins to twist into your palm.
I release the turn undead.
Absolutely. First things first. I require a wisdom saving throw from you, Boone.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll swap to some probably quite short-lived
Oh.
battle music.
Oof.
Here, we'll do this one. 12. This will be a battle then.
Oh no.
As the thing saps into Boone in the blink of an eye, his eyes glow bright blue.
And this is why I don't like ghosts. This is exactly the reason. You see that shit?
And we are going to enter initiative.
God. Damn it.
You may all roll.
Jeez, I don't want to go first.
I do.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
No. Wait, there's the vampire. The vampire.
He moves out of there.
Yeah, I would say I'm sure Lionel would really love to come and fight with us right now.
All right. And then it seems Boone, possessed, will begin. The ghost does not understand how to use any of your spells, Boone, but it does know how to move. And it wants you to kill any one of your allies, whoever's the easiest looking to kill.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah, that's so true, actually.
If you go after Swift, I swear.
Guys, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm a possessed ghost right now. Boone will move around Oakenhill,
Yep.
step right here, and with a strike, but with an unactivated flaming will. Andy.
Silvery barbs, I give myself advantage. I'm so scared.
Because of 5 feet, I also get Sentinel, I guess.
Oh my god. It worked! The spell worked!
Do I still get Sentinel even if it misses?
If you want Sentinel.
Can I Sentinel grapple them? Is that a thing, or would that be a full action?
Yeah, you can Sentinel grapple. You can replace any
Yeah,
attack.
I want to
with a
bear hug them. I want to bear hug them. Cool.
Absolutely. Make me an athletics against Boone's athletics.
Yeah. Both have good athletics, so but I think you have efficiency.
I don't.
Oh.
Hey.
You managed to get a good grip on Boone. Boone is grappled.
Come on, Boone, this isn't you, buddy.
You can hear everything. You can see everything that's going on, Boone, by the way. You're just not in control for the moment.
Gotcha.
Well, who would you like to pass to, Boone?
Is there anyone else in the chamber that the ghost knows about?
No. No.
Okay. Boone will pass to the other vampire.
Absolutely. He comes around, peers around the corner, and he's going to say, "Possession, dangerous. Do we have a way to deal with that?" And then he's going to pass to one of you all.
Maybe?
Because he doesn't want to risk hurting one of you and then being killed for it. So, let's D4. Maybe. You said maybe he'll pass to you.
Yeah. I never dealt with ghosts before. Can I roll some kind of martial check to see if a dispel magic will work here?
A dispel magic will not work against a ghost.
Okay. Can I just roll a standard martial check then on the ghost?
Certainly.
I'm not very good at wisdom, but it's okay.
That is a success. The ghost is currently inhabiting Boone. You can tell what I just told Boone. It doesn't seem to be able to use any of his spells, but you're pretty sure it has some pretty powerful magic when it is not inside someone's body.
Gotcha. Would I be able to learn any details on the possession aspect of this?
You're going to need some way to dislodge it from him. Harm could work, but that's gonna hurt. More likely there are various divine magics or connected magics that would help. Unfortunately, Boone is the one who is possessed.
I'm going to look directly into Boone's eyes. I'm going to point a finger at him, and I'm going to cast eject. I'm going to cast command and say eject.
Yeah! Yeah, funny command!
Absolutely.
And I'll also use an unsettling words.
Yeah, roll me that unsettling words.
One way to fucking do it.
Oh my god!
There we go.
So that went from just barely a success into by far a failure. And we will say the ghost is ejected as it pulls out of your body, Boone.
Oh, damn it. You're a bad ghost. Sorry, Andy.
No, you're fine. Are you okay?
It was really fun.
Oh, you're still bear hugging you.
I think at the end of your turn, whenever you're done, the strange spirit is going to take a paragon action.
Gotcha. I'll, when it's done, I'll pass to... I can't pass to Boone, can I?
Everyone but Boone.
Boone has gone this round, indeed.
Alright, I'll probably pass to Jax then. Jax seems the other one with holy powers.
It raises its hand, and gray-green energy floats about it and shoots out in all directions.
Oh no.
I need a Constitution saving throw from everyone.
Yeah.
I get advantage because I have a trinket.
Ah.
Oh, I did so well.
Oh,
so far away.
I have advantage from, what's it called? Silvery Barbs.
Indeed.
I have advantage because you're nice.
It
so.
didn't help.
You're looking for a 16.
Oh, 7. Nearly got that. Nearly.
We all fail except for Lionel. He's got that Boone blood.
Happy Lionel.
Rat.
What the hell did he... Anyways. Oh, good roll, that's how. Alright.
Oh, if you want. If you want.
Oh, Circle of Death.
Delicious.
And then,
God, I
There
love
it
being
is.
beefy.
Yes, okay.
Sandra, you actually take half damage, I believe, because you're a Dampier.
Let me roll for Swift.
Oh, yes, please do. I'll heal him up if he succeeds.
No.
Nope.
Oh, and then I have to do this for mine as well. Did I apply that? I did.
I'm sorry, why would I take half damage?
I must be misremembering something. For some reason I thought Dampier got resistance to necrotic damage.
Oh no.
Alright. Anyone may steal. Jax is the intended pass, though.
I would like to steal.
Yeah, go for it, dude.
I'm going to run over here, and then I'm going to turn undead.
Oh, right, you can do that. You're a cleric.
Poor
Well,
Lionel.
one from him. That is a 16 on the spirit. And that is
Oh,
a
no.
7 on Lionel.
Oh, Lionel's running.
Is a 16. I imagine it beats your DC.
I think it meets.
Then
Which
it
is
washes over the spirit, and it's shaken for a moment, but it holds still. Anything else from you, Jax?
Hold on, I'm trying to double check if that was an action bonus section. Okay, that was an action. I will just make a martial check.
Absolutely. That is certainly a success.
Could I get a menu?
Certainly. The Strange Spirit has the following abilities: Possession, Withering Touch, Grim Harvest, and it has... or I could tell you something about what spell it's getting ready to cast next, if it does cast one.
Can I know what Grim Harvest is?
Absolutely. When this wizard kills a creature, a living creature, not undead, it regains hit points equal to twice that creature's level.
Cool.
And or CR.
Interesting. I'm going to use my bonus action to command Swift to just go and try and claw at it.
Absolutely. Swift leaps in. Swift is a combatant now. It is a +7 to hit now. That is a hit as it bites at it, and a little bit of lightning discharges inside the spirit. And spirit has already gone this round. It can't steal.
I will pass to Lysandra.
Sure. Can you and Isandra remain?
So, Isandra will loosen his. He's on the ceiling. He'll loosen his crossbow from his person, and he will bonus action steady aim, so he gets advantage on this, but -5 to his roll. As I use sharpshooter to shoot at this fucker.
That is most certainly a hit.
Okay. And then I will use my sneak attack as well.
I have the strangest feeling.
No.
The bolt rips through the thing, pulling twisting mist with it as it does, streaking across the room. There's this massive hole left in the spectral body of the thing.
Dear Lord.
I had a feeling. But it's already
That's
gone.
multiple sixes, damn.
It's a good
Yeah.
roll.
36.
Really good roll.
And is that 8 on a D8 as well?
Yep.
On a
That's-
D10. D10.
Wow. That's 7 away from
and-
max damage.
I guess O'Neill can probably finish
Oh.
it.
That would have been a +10 because of sharpshooter.
Oh.
It explodes.
Sorry.
And bursts into
fuck.
mist.
Oh, Jesus.
Because Swift had already damaged it.
Thank you, Isandra.
We're out of combat.
Oh,
Oh, I don't like.
That was
Oaken.
rough. You good? Are you good, bud?
Oaken
I
Heel
feel
stops.
fine.
Oaken Heel
I
stops
don't.
hugging. Oaken Heel stops hugging Boone. Oh, sorry.
Oh. You know, I really just kind of wanted to see what was going to happen with you all if I got possessed.
Why?
You did that on purpose?
Do it on purpose. I told it not to, but I was very intrigued what would happen if it ended. You all handled it perfectly.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
kind of curious.
I can't argue.
Where's the Denver compass pointing?
Where's the dinner and compass pointing?
Who would cast Mass Healing Word?
Oh.
Currently 150 feet northeast.
All right. We should either go up that way or that way.
Was it pointing in that
It's-
direction before?
Yeah. So has the direction moved at all, or has he been completely stationary this entire
He's
time?
been stationary the whole time.
Okay. That's all. I was
That's
checking.
not good. I'll also pop Boone off with another healing word.
I need to fucking get a torch. I got a torch in my fucking pack. I have a torch. Oaken Hill lights a torch with his sword.
Okay, we should probably really just start going to where he is.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm thinking.
Where effects?
I should not be leading Boone, please.
Just tell me which way to walk.
Gonna turn right up ahead here.
Oaken Hill lights a torch, so I'll give myself a torch.
Sure. As you step up here, you can see a small alcove dedicated to a number of people. But 8 of them, some small order of knights.
I hate that all these people are just gone.
Part of the cycle.
Fuck the cycle.
Danaran is ahead,
Oh,
laid out. He appears unconscious. Brambles are growing around him.
what in the fuck is this?
I would like to cast Spare the Dying.
The tree that is growing out from the center of this dais reaches the ceiling and presses into it.
Can Oaken Hill try and talk to the planet and see what it... What are you doing there, bud?
Eating.
No! And Oaken Hill grabs the den around and tries to tear him out of the thing.
Certainly. And as you tear at him,
Yeah, he just tries
just
to
make
grab
me an
the den around
athletics check.
Hey, werewolf modes, I don't get advantage. Just boat. Nope.
Oh,
Pulling, lots of roots are wrapped around them. They
Ooh.
shift a little bit as you pull.
Ooh, little help, the plant's at eating.
Sir Danaran is bleeding. Spare the Dying stabilizes him.
Oaken Hill
Boone
tries.
will take his sword out and take a chop at the whatever roots are holding on to Sir Danaran.
At the same time, Oaken Hill
Absolutely.
try and pull again as you know.
You chop at one and the whole thing quivers. You pull at Sir Danaran. And then, as you're in the process of this, Lionel kind of takes a step to the side of the room.
Suffers.
He says,
Seeing how he's reacting to this, or trying to.
and you'll see Isandra as he mouths, "He's here."
Who's here? Isandra will call from across the room to Lionel. As he's
Lionel
on the
will
ceiling still.
bow in this direction.
Boone activates Flaming Well.
Light blazes.
Okanil keeps trying to pull Sedana out. This punt.
Jax immediately begins running backwards as she sees something.
Guys, Asmundus.
Okanil involuntarily turns into werewolf mode the second he hears Asmundus.
For Hunter, cast greater invisibility on himself.
Lionel is muttering to himself quietly, freedom bringer. Breaker of chains.
Okanil tears fucking Sedana out of this plant. Now he's turned into
Pull
werewolf.
him.
Okanil gets his blade ready, facing towards whatever's coming.
I'm gonna run up and I'm going to
You have
level
been causing me trouble again. You'd like to cure wounds him?
cure wounds him at level 3, so he heals.
You hurt my home.
27.
Give Sir Danaran 27 hit points.
You cursed my people's ancestral place of worship?
I've cursed many places besides.
It's really not nice.
You kidnapped my fucking grandpa.
You're all very self-righteous, aren't you?
It's to a T, actually. It's kind of a problem.
Yeah. You made it personal. Okay, we'll try and stand in front of her.
Isandra is hanging on the ceiling.
Oh. Oops.
Yeah, he's
Doesn't
like
matter.
upside down.
I have had quite enough of you meddling in my affairs. You can all sit down and die. Or you can struggle. But you will die.
Will you die
Never.
eventually?
Never.
Is that a comforting thing?
To me.
We already proved one of your immortal lives isn't so immortal.
Let's not bite off more than we can chew, can heal.
Rupus
And Boone
was misguided. He was supposed to
a
sit
good person.
quietly. I made the mistake of trusting him. Don't worry. It won't be a mistake made again.
What was your mother's name?
He twists his head a bit. My mother's name? What a strange question. Strange question. There we go. There it is. He seems to be moving on, like he won't answer that for whatever reason.
You don't remember, do you?
I don't. She died. You all will die. Oh, but there is something important I was supposed to do when I came here.
Did you ever have anyone that you loved?
I have, and I will again. Strange, you seek to just question me. So civil.
Kind of tired of fighting, actually.
I am too. You keep fighting me.
We didn't exactly start it.
You did make it personal.
It's gonna look to Farandra, I think.
Okay, so he can see me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was curious if he could see through the invisibility or not.
You don't think he saw you at first, but he does now. There was something you had said once that really stuck with me. I wasn't meant to hear it, but you understand I heard everything. Right? I tend to give people exactly the information they need without giving what they actually want, despite how important that information might be. I am going to live, and you are going to die here. If you have last words, I will take them.
Zach, these statues on the walls right here, both sides, what size would you classify them as?
Probably large.
Large? Okay. I want to prepare an action. If Azamundus tries to walk towards us in any way, I want to cast animate objects on them and force them to grab him.
Alright.
Here's the funny thing. Even if you do manage to kill us, I will be back. I will have more people.
What method have you devised to survive? You didn't seem like the type. He steps forwards, just once. You did not seem the type. To prepare a clone?
I decided to care about people. That's my method.
He raises an eyebrow.
Not your strong suit?
Danran's backed up against the wall, pulling himself up, checking his sword. Care about people. Which people? These ones? No.
All
I'm
people.
kidding.
I even care about you.
He tilts his head, he's confused.
Have you been told that in a while? Because I do.
I am curious. I should not be wasting time like this. He steps forwards again. Why?
Ooh.
Why? Because everybody has a little bit of good in them. It's up to you if you embrace it or not.
I will. He smiles. I will embrace it. Soon. Months at this rate. He'll look back to the bowed Lionel. I owe you your freedom, don't I? Lionel stops muttering, raises his head. Unfortunately, even the good in me cannot allow these folks to continue halting my plans. Azamundus will hold a hand out towards him.
Can you try and chop the hand off?
You may.
I think I'll also,
Bloody stupid
if
idea.
Oakenhill looks like he's about to fucking go, I'll also
Yeah.
cast out the animate objects.
You may.
He doesn't want
You really need this tree, don't you?
He starts to laugh, and I'm sure you'll get an answer as we enter initiative. Heartbreaker at 27 to hit.
I can re-roll one. So I can
The
re-roll
blade
my
slashes directly through the arm, meeting no resistance. The form flickers as the statues surge forwards. An illusion.
Oh, god damn it.
Son of a bitch.
I have no more use for you, he says towards Lionel. And we're going to enter initiative. He says this as you're cutting into him and the statues are surging forwards.
Yeah.
What will I use to
okay,
represent
like-
the statues today?
Like, starts turning towards Lionel again.
They have, I need to see how much HP they
These
have, because they have
are-
like a whole stat block.
These are entirely inaccurate, but I'm going to use them. Because they're what I have.
Mm-hmm.
Looks about right.
They have 50 HP each.
Okay.
Also, I guess if there's like a really tiny object in here, or no, I guess a medium object. Is there a medium object? Would the statue count as a medium
sure,
object?
that one could be one too. Why not?
Yeah, I'll make that one. That way I use all 10.
This is also not anything relevant, but I'm just going to use it.
And the medium has 40 HP.
Okay. This is Ferandra and Oakenheel's turn at the same time, if you do want to continue your turns.
Oakenhill will realize pretty quick that if it's an illusion, he turns towards Lionel, but he won't do anything aggressive until something happens.
Absolutely.
So,
Lionel's eyes are wide. Those of you who are right next to him will see that there is this blackened mark that is streaking up the side of his neck to the back of his head.
Is it something that just appeared, or is it something that
It's crept up
came
from
out?
beneath his clothing.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Anything else from you, Ferandra? Do you want I guess the statues
Yeah, those statues will just lunge forward.
animate
I'm gonna
and
have
smash the area.
I'm gonna have this one up here position itself right here.
Try and push itself in front. Absolutely.
Yeah, in between Lionel and Asmundus. And then I'll have the medium one just kind of run forward a little bit. I don't know if their movement is very big at all. Nope, 30 feet. They actually have pretty good movement. I'm just gonna have this one rush forward. I basically just want them to cloud his vision.
Absolutely.
So he can't see any of us.
They're getting in the way, blocking things out.
And then I will. Oh man. I will bonus action Bardic Inspiration to Isandra.
Certainly.
I think that'll be the end of my turn.
Who would you like to pass to?
Sandra, gave him a Bardic.
Having just watched this unfold and having seen the shift in Lionel and just the quickness of the party to reconfront Asmundus, despite the fact that all of them had like narrowly escaped with their lives and a wyvern being slain before him, Isandra will drop from the ceiling, and he will pull Lionel into a hug from behind, as Isandra will free the vial of Gianluca's blood from his person.
You can see, you have him close, and you can feel as you grab him, his bones are moving. He is changing actively, slowly, slightly beneath your grasp. And then you grab the blood, and even pulling it near his mouth, he leans forwards to drink at it greedily.
And Isandra will, as he's beginning to uncork the bottle, he'll scream over Lionel's head, "Freedom? Is that what you want, Lionel?"
He is distracted for the moment, but he's not fighting you at all. As Amundus's form will dissipate behind the statues.
Wow. The amount of fear that you could just produce by just bringing them in for a few minutes was ridiculous.
Yeah. Isandra is going to tuck as closely as he can to Lionel, and he's just kind of like hold the vial just out of his grasp.
Gotcha.
But he's going to, like knife point. But if you're threatening to turn somebody into a true vampire,
he is grasping at it. You still have it corked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could I?
He's like bitten at the cork once, and you pull it out, way just out of grasp of him.
Yeah. Could I also martial check Lionel
You may.
potentially, to try to get a sense of how long we have before Lionel kind of just turns into even more of a writhing bag of bones and a problem?
Absolutely. You can make me what are you good at? make me an insight check. You've got him right here with you.
Okay.
15 is a success in this, Lionel. The change is happening rapidly. Whatever this mark coming up, and it's almost right against you, it's crawling up the side of his neck. Whatever this magic is, it's expediting the process exponentially. He is shifting and changing. Maybe 10 seconds.
Well, if... Okay. Sandra would, he would tilt the vial forwards then.
Alright. Who would you like to pass to, Isandra?
I'll pass to Boone.
Boone, you're the furthest back here besides Danaran. You can see Danaran motioning. He's trying to get your attention. He's motioning to the tree. It's like he can barely speak. He's so weak.
Boone makes a slicing motion with a claw above his neck. Make it go away.
And he raises his shield up to defend, sort of. You see a hand grasp out of the dirt. The tree is breaking.
Boone casts Flame Strike down on the tree.
Absolutely. You will reveal the enemy and be able to damage it before it is free.
Holy shit.
That. How did I roll it? Did it roll it?
It'll fail. It'll fail. It can't dodge right now.
Oh, okay.
So you can just roll your damage into the chat and I'll drag it onto it.
Gotcha. It's really not a lot. But it's a nice little way to start. It's fire and radiant. That's nice. 50% fire, 50% radiant.
Absolutely. That is good to note. As it burns through the thing, the radiant energy seems to rip through it. There's some kind of arcane defense categorized on this which tries to push the flame away, but well, it's pulling out of the tree burns heavily. There's crackling branches that fall to the ground. Smoke starts to rise, but luckily this whole place is made of stone. No risk of burning the place down.
Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Absolutely. I
Spiritual
got so
bonus
many
action,
little
right? How is
things
that
to make.
action?
I'm so sorry.
Up to 4th level.
No
I'll
worries.
put it right on top of this guy.
Absolutely. Ooh, 4th level.
And I will attack with it.
Let me go. I'll summon a sword, but you can attack with it right now.
Thank you. Does that hit?
A 14 does not quite hit. No.
Okay.
Clashes against an arcane barrier of some kind, some form of cursed defense.
Boone will look over to Sandra and just be like, "That is not my wheelhouse of whatever in the world is going on." And will instead, it's like crawling out of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
He will launch himself on top of it.
Oh my god, okay, sure. you just go stand on top of where it is, sure.
Like he's just like on the ground, like on top of it, like trying to wrestle it, like stay in the ground, one thing at a time. I know. And he will pass over to Jax.
Over to Jax.
Can I see the creature?
You can. If you look back to where Boone's making a huge ruckus, yeah, after the flame clears.
I'm going to hold out my hand and cast Sacred Flame.
Absolutely. It cannot dodge yet, so you can just do your damage to it. You'll just want to grab
one
the
more
damage. There we go. That's a good roll. The fire licks at it, burning pieces of it away. One of its arms just falls to the ground, detached entirely.
And then bonus action, Swift is gonna run up and just pile on top of it with with the Boone.
Absolutely. They can't steal right now. Who would you like to pass to?
I think that was everyone.
I guess they're Danaran then?
Sir Danaran pulls himself up and starts limping forwards. And he can't do anything of note right now. He raises his blade. And then that brings us over to Lionel, who continues to shift and change, his body contorting slightly, his face elongating a little bit. He is panicking in some degree, but you have him grasped. And I'm going to... shift his token.
Oh.
Something much more horrifying. His hair shifts and pulls along the back of his head. Clothing rips at one point.
Fuck, oh jeez.
Oh, goodness.
But he's not doing anything yet.
Mm-hmm. Isandra would have had the, vial tipped towards him, as in he would invite him to drink it.
He will immediately lean forwards and kind of almost bite at the glass and lap at it. And then I guess he's going to choose himself to start the new round. And he'll struggle against you a little bit, pulling away, if you'll let him.
Yeah.
And he'll stand up and say... He kind of like looks at his own hands for a moment. Shifts back a bit, looks around the room. And he looks back to you, Isandra. But there's a focus in his eyes now. And I think all he's going to do is say, "It is quiet." That's his turn.
Confusion.
So, he's not going to pass to that thing. He's going to pass to one of you all.
Oh.
For reasons which Isandra probably understands. A 2. Top to bottom, left to right. Brings us to the NPC. Wow. Sir Danaran swings. Weak. He can barely lift himself. It just kind of clashes against the ground aimlessly. He passes too. 3, top to bottom, left to right. 1, 2, 3 is back to Boone.
Boone will, sword's already activated. He will take the sword up and drive it into this little guy who I can barely see.
Worst case, I'll drag it onto him, don't worry. That'll hit. This is going to be a much quicker and easier combat than I thought. The blade stabs into it. The physical portion of it won't pierce, but the flames lick out and grasp at the edges of the thing. It screeches at you.
And then the spirit's weapon, which is also just another version of Flaming Will on fire, will also attempt to strike it.
Boone, I need you to make me a very important saving throw.
What if I just explode?
It is a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
Boone is going to fail
God.
that. Okay.
Actually, will it into that he succeeds. He just wins right now.
12.
Whew.
As it wails, some of its wailing catches at the edge of your hearing a word, you who are so close to it. A word that means stop. And you are paralyzed.
Ooh.
Slay.
Ooh.
Shit, that sucks.
And then it will steal.
Okay.
Once it pulls itself up, it can't quite get out of the ground because you're both on top of it, which means it still can't dodge. But it is going to swing a fist at you. Which...
Oh.
Gosh, barely.
Can I silvery barbs that?
Yeah.
All right, I'll silvery barbs that. I'll give it to Boone, actually.
Sure.
Oh.
I'm paralyzed. It has advantage.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt Boone.
Mm-hmm.
How many is that?
It's a critical
It's gonna be an
hit.
additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, it's a critical hit.
You're probably going
no.
down, Boone. As its fist
Send
meets
it.
your chest, there's a burst of necrotic energy, and Boone goes flying backwards.
Oh, God.
And slams against the ground here, unconscious. That's all I can do. It will pass to one of you at random, I guess. To his Oakneal.
Can I make a martial check on whatever this Lionel is now to see if he's aggressive?
Hey, you
Not
make
so
me an
much to
insight
go
check.
into it.
Sure.
An insight check, whatever. Before I run away from him. Well, not the best. But...
He is confused and currently just marveling.
Okay.
He is not hostile to you at all.
Okay. Where is it? This thing I can do to fucking get further. I can't remember what it is. Is it fucking the jumping shit that I have? Because I'm a werewolf.
What would you like to do, Okinu?
I'm trying to. Fuck it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna dash
Mhm.
all the way. He throws his sword in his mouth and he fucking full on. He leaps over Boone, and he will then slash with his claws.
Absolutely crashing down, you slash with your claws.
Oh.
Slashing into it, it is resistant again. You don't quite cut into it. Some
My
kind of
things are
barrier.
classed as magical, so they.
Oh,
that
they will
helps.
do full damage then.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the things I got recently.
You cut into it. It's not looking very good. A solid hit will take it out.
Wonderful. And then I will pass to who's left.
I think Rondra and Jax?
I'll pass to
Andy
Jax.
Sandra's
Sandra.
also left 'cause it was
Oh, Andy Sandra.
around.
I'll pass to Jax. In hopes that they can help them.
I will bonus action 3rd level healing word boon to heal him for 15.
Absolutely. The magic
And
seeps into Boone, and nothing happens.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Can the skeleton dodge yet?
No.
I will do Sacred Flame again then.
Absolutely.
It's just half of the ground.
The flame burns at it, cutting more of it away. Even another hit like that will take it out. It's just a flopping head and a rotting fist at this point.
I have nothing else I can do. I'm gonna pass to you, Sandra.
Isandra will think a little bit back to the Isle of Ard, Temple of Ard, when we were going through the trial, and he'll remember when Cecilia stepped out and lunged at him with a stake, a wooden stake, and he will produce a hammer from his person, and he'll smack the wooden handle against the wall in order to make it sharp, or an attempt to break it.
It shatters.
He'll
leaving a
pivot
jagged
behind
end.
Lionel. Yeah, he'll pivot behind Lionel now, and he will throw or like use the hammer almost like in a stake-like fashion and lunge towards his chest from behind.
All right. I want you. You'll have advantage on this. Just make me a flat dex check.
You also have a bardic.
Okay. Advantage, flat dex check. You got it.
That'll do it. The thing pierces through, and Lionel freezes up and stops moving entirely.
And then as he like freezes up, would he like fall forwards?
Yeah, he'll start to fall to the side.
And Isandra would push him forwards, and he would move this way towards Boone. And, like pushing Lionel forwards and like jumping over him. Sorry.
Oh, gotcha.
I meant
That
to
makes more
clarify.
sense.
Yeah.
All right. You can leap over and get over to Boone. No problem.
Yeah. He's not good at anything other than just being Isandra, so he's going to pivot around Boone and create a body block between him and whatever the fuck rotting hand is over there.
Mm-hmm.
Open palm, rotting hand.
And who would you like to pass to? You have one choice, but who would you like to pass to?
I don't know, Zach. Who would I like to pass to?
Like and have to.
All right.
Hold on, have the statues gone?
There you
The
go.
statues go on my turn as a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
I sorry. Ferandra is immediately going to rush over to Boone and like get down on the ground. And can I roll like an Arcana check to see what's happening, seeing that spell didn't work?
You certainly may. Even just leaning down next to him, you can see where he was hit. There is a dent in his armor, and at his neck, where it is coming out, there is this similar blackish mark running up his neck.
Okay.
Like a tattoo, but it's moving.
In that case, I want to roll this to see if I can dispel magic this away.
You may. You will need to roll. Oh, would you look at that?
Beautiful.
The mark almost disperses immediately upon you casting the magic into Boone. At least what you can see.
Mm-hmm. I will, as a bonus action, command the statues to, I'll just move them to surround Lionel on just all sides.
Hug.
Except for the front.
Okay, gotcha.
And just, just in case, and just get ready to grab him.
He's
Um,
careless.
He is on the ground, unmoving right now.
Oh, could I think Ferandra will actually look to Isandra and be like, should I, like, try and kill that thing?
Just don't.
All right. And then, yeah, I think he'll then look to Jax and pass and say, I'm not as good as a healer, but I think he's good now.
All right.
I will.
New round.
Sacred flame him again.
Certainly. The flame flies. Oh. A low roll burns its head off. The fist is still there.
Come on, Swift.
Oh yes, you can have Swift finish off, yeah. Or if you have another
Bonus,
one.
I have to use my bonus action to heal Boone. I'll heal second level healing word. So he heals 11.
Absolutely.
Or would heal 11.
And you will wake up, Boone.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll pass to Boone.
You're awake.
Oh, I am so tired of necromancers and spirits and ghosts. Ow, my fucking armor is dented.
Yeah, pretty bad. Pretty awful magic shit.
I can see that. It hurt. Oh, my stomach. And from the ground, Boone will sacred flame it.
Absolutely. Oh. And the thing stops moving. It actually takes us out of combat.
Ow.
God.
You okay, buddy?
No!
Okay, O'Neil helps him up.
Ow.
Yeah, we gotta get you like a good place for rest after this. You had a bad day.
You've been possessed?
That one was on you.
I don't.
I'll remember that the next time you make a terrible decision, O'Neil.
You put your hand out to him. Anyway, sorry. You literally said you wanted to see what it was like. You literally said you wanted to see what it was like.
he did tell him that. I think there's more pressing matters.
Yeah, a little bit.
Shenanigans aside, I'm glad to see you up, Boone.
Yeah. Are we gonna?
I'm convinced I actually can't be killed.
Oh,
I don't know
Just say
if
that.
you should. Don't take that. Don't take that away from this.
Isandra,
okay.
what are we doing?
Hmm?
Isandra? As he points to the whatever has happened to Lionel.
Yeah, Lionel, who's Lionel with a
What-
question mark with a
What is
hammer
that?
sticking out of his
That's
back.
Lionel Boone.
Is that what my blood? Is that gonna happen to you, Isandra?
Yeah, no, it shouldn't.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I hope not. I don't think so.
Ow.
What
We'll love you
do
either way.
you mean to you? He looks to you, Isandra. Sir Danaran.
You know,
Oh no!
Mr. Danaran, I will put you in the fucking ground.
Please don't.
It's not the time.
He
Sir Danaran, this is
stumbles
not
against
time.
the wall. He has his sword drawn. He tries to lift it, and he drops it and stumbles back.
We're
Oakenhill
here to
looks at him.
save you. Your mom sent us you.
Mother.
Oakenhill looks at him as a full werewolf.
My sorry, I didn't have the accent right. My apologies. My mother.
Yeah, it was something that we are asked to do, and yeah, the question was directed because I don't know, Dampier, something of the sort.
Don't know what that means. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, Oakenhill looks at thinking he is a full werewolf. Not the time. Let's figure this out later.
Right. So
This
Isandra will look towards Lionel again. And he'll walk up to him to see if he gets any reaction as he goes to gently kick at his head.
One of his eyes twitches a little bit.
He'll crouch down. I'm sorry that I put you in this state, but I gave you freedom, so hopefully we can cause this even.
Other eye twitches.
Is he just gonna be like that forever?
I don't know. I just thought real long and hard about my past, and Cecilia nearly nicking me with a steak, or dream Cecilia.
Okay. Do we just leave him here?
yeah, I don't.
Lionel, would you want to come with us? And he will, hold his, hand over the hammer. To, not pull it out, but just in case. Blink once if yes, blink twice if no.
Sort of
Eyes
twitches
up.
again. It's almost unable, barely able to even react at all.
What does noblings mean?
That's fair.
Boone cast a whole lot of healing magic on himself.
He's
Yeah.
literally perfect again.
The armor manages to undent itself.
That's what he's doing right now. He's got a hand under the chest, so he's trying to knock it out with his knuckles.
I don't. It doesn't feel right to leave him here.
Yeah.
And he will look to the party. Are you guys comfortable if I let him go?
Yeah, as long as he understands that if he tries to kill us, we're not just gonna sit there and take it.
Yeah.
And he will begin to pull this impromptu hammer stake from his back.
Why does hammer steak sound delicious? I'm sorry.
It does sound so good. It sounds
Lionel
so good.
Quivers and relaxes, able to move a little bit. And I think where we will end the session today is as he says, freedom. At last. Thank you. I think that's where we should end for today. We went, going through the dungeon took a little longer than I thought. We're coming up on end of time.
Was that whole thing just a trap for us?
That's evil.
Was that what that was? Because that thing was called a servant of Azamundus. Was that literally just a trap for us?
Probably.
I think we stumbled into something again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says we keep getting in the way. I think we got in his way again.
There's still more of the
Yeah.
dungeon to explore.
Whatever this tree is, though, we burnt the shit out of it.
Oh yeah.
More of a shrub now.
That was going to be a very, very difficult fight.
Were we meant to be fighting both Lionel and the tree
An
at the same time?
incredibly hungry Lionel under one last command. And
But,
and that servant of Azamundus.
yeah.
But not
What was
today.
the- What was Dalaran doing? Questions.
We'll
I
have to ask
mean,
him next
he
time.
was.
Always more questions.
Well, he was looking for a vampire that was killing everyone in the city.
Found him. Found
It
the
was, I mean,
vampire.
no, it was
No,
Isandra.
not you. Not you. You found a vampire. I found a vampire.
To be fair, it was more
With
than
Lionel.
just Isandra.
Let's blame
Oh
them-
no.
Let's blame them all on Lionel, and Isandra's fine. It's not like
bad
Isandra just.
monologue.
It's not like Isandra just admitted that they were a vampire to Dalaran.
My
I
highlight
actually,
of
I've had monologue just thinking about it as a command
was a good one.
for
That
like
was
a couple
so
weeks
funny.
now.
Both monologue
really good.
and
I-
fucking what was the other one?
the
Exit?
eject.
Eject. Both amazing.
You guys, I have a special love for being possessed or not in control of my character, but still in control of what he does. So I wasn't trying to get possessed. Boone would just be like, "I'll help you," but I love being possessed.
I feel bad because like I feel the exact same thing, and I was like, I'm fully taking this away from him right now, just not
I
letting
would
anything
actually-
happen.
I didn't want to actually hurt anyone, but I love. All I needed to make that perfect was the essence of conquest.
Shut the fuck up.
That would have been the boss fight.
Oh god. Boone got fucking bashed around today. He did not have a good day.
This fucking
Man.
Azamundus appearing out of nowhere. I was like, what the fuck?
You know, it wasn't even in my head at all that you might give him the vial of Gianluca's blood. That
Yep.
wasn't in my head at
Thunder-
all.
Sorry.
It was a
No,
good.
we have a
don't
new vampire.
apologize. It's cool. I love it when people do things I don't expect.
Yeah.
Um,
Now we have a new
That's the whole
monster
point.
friend that we can take home.
Yeah, which means I can actually just give you all the things he knows.
Brought another stray in.
Right on the stray in.
Are you looking to retire?
Cecilia's just gonna slam the
Cecilia's gonna
fucking table.
freak out at this one.
Yeah, Cecilia's gonna slam the fucking table and be like, "What the fuck?"
You're putting time out.
at least with Isandra, they can kind of like say that they didn't notice. I think with
No.
Thingy, it's a little bit more obvious.
So the plan is, I go in first and get the contract from Cecilia, and we make him a bloody hunter before we bring him in.
There we go. You're allowed
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah. There we go. That's the play.
That's
Um,
perfect.
Because of course he will have some information both for Isandra and for Farandra.
Oh.
Oh,
Something I've been trying to find a way to shoehorn in for a while.
awesome.
I thought this was pretty.
I
good.
was when Azamundus showed up, I was trying to grab the fucking thing that he has that dispels magic. I was so
Mhm.
upset that he was an illusion.
He wasn't here. He wasn't here.
But just seeing his token just made us all shit ourselves.
When you swung that sword, Oakenheel, I was like, "All right, I really enjoyed this campaign. This is a, you know." I literally kept mumbling. It was like literally like not speaking but mouthing. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. That was a
Yeah.
mistake. That was a mistake.
I was
I love
trying to
animate
bait you
objects.
guys into attacking him.
Yeah, well, it worked.
It worked.
Oakenhill
I
did
love
one thing.
animate objects, even if
I
they
really
didn't do
preferred
anything.
the version of the scene where you notice that he's not real by swiping through the illusion.
Yeah, Oakenhill does
mhm.
one thing. He slashes at stuff. Okay.
I just wanted to know what he wanted that tree for.
Well, he was creating the tree
there's
was
someone who might
sapping life
know.
off of people.
You're someone who might know.
Yeah.
Who's now free
Danaran.
to say what they would like. And Danaran as well has been looking into it.
Yeah.
Red is such a dude for coming in here alone.
Also,
He's standing on business.
Like he
surely that's also a bit stupid at the same time.
Hey,
Can you make him 5'6", Zach?
He's got heels in his
I
boots.
just
I don't think
I
I've
love the
ever said
idea.
it. I mean, he can be. I don't...
Alright, Goobers. I'm gonna have to shoot.
Mhm.
All right, thank you, Zach. This was fun.
I'm glad.
It was
Yeah.
Glad you enjoyed. See you, Corellian. Thanks for coming.
I'm happy.
I love the
was
idea
able-
that Lionel stays here and is just like a friendly vampire that hangs out.
Zach, are you gonna close out stream? Sorry.
I will close out stream here. Thank you to everyone who came by over the course of the stream. And thank you to those here and to Corellian who headed out already for supporting me in this way. I'm glad you enjoyed it, like you. See you all next time.